Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. This game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Back towards the middle. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi knocks it into space. Baresi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Grimaldo cuts it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal, oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's nice and simple for the keeper. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Serginho. Conte. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Thailand applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
He's having a go! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Pedri! Well, would have been quick to recover this. Not the most convincing of passes. Grimaldo. Thuram. Bellingham. Thailand finding their passes. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal.
Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Bellingham tries to pass it through. Played into the middle. Baresi can get it clear. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up.
Points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities. And that's what you call inspired.
Aston is offering a wry smile there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of tries from a long way out. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Conte actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's been won straight back. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's through and all alone! There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Dortmund back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Darwin. Grimaldo. And Darwin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Thailand take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Danger averted for now. And it's Belletti. Plays a sharp little... It's Van Basten! Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. Mbappe! He scores! There we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Substitute number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 2.
Thailand could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's found a way through. Bellingham. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry.